What do you reckon? I like the fact that Bjork is peeking out of the corner. Hello there. I wanted to do a before and after of the work I'm doing in our ensuite bathroom. So we're currently in our bedroom, and if I switch the view, I'll show you the ensuite before. Okay, so if we come down here, ignore all of this. I've had to pull everything out of the bathroom, the mirror's off the wall. So we come through to our ensuite. I need a wide angle lens really. Here's the walk-in shower, toilet, we've got our immersion water heater in there, etc. Down this end, sink. It's a complete mess, please forgive us. So I wish I'd had the foresight of doing a proper before, as in before I'd actually started any work, because I have ripped all the wallpaper off here. Yes, we had wallpaper in our bathroom, and believe it or not, we are sticking with wallpaper. So that's all been stripped off. It wasn't to our taste, and it was very tired, very old. So that's all come off. And here as well, all the wallpaper's been stripped off. I have repainted the woodwork on this door. That's already been done. That was this sort of off yellowy, creamy colour, which we're not particularly keen on. It's glossed, so I had to sand that back, take the gloss shine off it, and then repaint here. So that's been done already. But I'm going to do all of the woodwork. We are relaying a floor. Currently, we have these kind of, well, they're stone of some description. It's not really granite, but you can probably see here as a good example. They are very cracked and worn. We have underfloor heating in here. But what we're going to do, we have a vinyl floor that we're going to lay on top of this, which works just fine with underfloor heating. So a new floor is going in. That back wall, which has a similar stone effect on it, is staying as is. And this wall is staying like that as well. Now the pictures in here are quite interesting. These are actually little cupboards, but we are going to, I'm going to take these off, and we are going to, I think we're going to go white for the frames, and then I have some images from 1990s music papers like Enemy and stuff. I've got a pulp, I think it's pulp I've gone for, and a Cocteau Twins kind of posters, little mini posters from Enemy magazine. So we're going to take those off, we're going to put artwork that's more in keeping with us, and we're going to change the colour of the frames. This one is a similar thing, so we're going to have those off, zhuzh them up a bit. Ceiling, I have done one coat on already, that was very tired, needed repainting. I'm going to go over it again. I've done the loft hatch here, this is the second loft hatch, there's one at the other end of the house. Loft hatch there, that's all been repainted. So yeah, and then I've got work to do down here. This is a bit of a mess. You can probably see. I'm going to reclad that with wood and a cap on top. That will be the last job, I think. I'm going to lay the flooring up to here and then put a new front on here and cap it off. So that's the work. Oh, and also we have a heated towel rail here. We're not sure yet whether that's going to go or we're going to keep it. I've had it off the wall. It needs a lot of cleaning. It's really grotty. It's been there for decades, I think. So jury's out as to whether we're going to keep that or not. So yeah, busy. Oh, we had a hole in the wall down here. This is where currently the toilet roll holder sits, on there, but there must have been one in the past here and somehow it was knocked through. There was a hole this size in the wall. So I have put something behind that and then filled over the top. That's going to be sanded back before we paper this wall. And then this will go back on there. The mirror that was outside is going to go here, but it's not going to hang as it was. We are going to fix that to the wall so it is flush to the wall and it won't get knocked. There's not a great deal of space in here, so I don't want a hanging mirror because that's just going to be awkward. I don't want to knock that off. We're not sure on the pattern for the wallpaper. We want something that's kind of muted. We're thinking we're going to go a floral pattern but muted. It's hard to describe. We're not sure yet. We may yet change our minds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here and then I will cut to some point in the future. It's not very far in the future now. I thought I'd just show you my method for laying the vinyl flooring. This cardboard is now cut to the size and shape of the floor as a giant template. Those tabs are just so I can pull it up easily. So this is all fitted exactly around the entire floor. And then with this method, the plan is we will lift this, we will lay it out on the vinyl flooring and cut around it exactly. And then in theory, it's a great theory, we will have a piece of vinyl flooring that will just go down and fit perfectly. I have never tried this method. I have fit vinyl flooring before, but yeah, this is the first time I've used the cardboard template method. So when we do come back at some point in the future, we'll see how that panned out, right? And whether it actually fitted in. But I'm pleased with the template, but we shall see. Yeah. Okay, it's a while later now, and I have just, if you come in a bit closer, you might be able to see, I have drawn around the template. So that is what you saw in the bathroom, the cardboard. And this now here, I've just started cutting around it, and this is the moment of truth because I can only cut this out once. This is where the toilet sits. That's the toilet little bit there. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to get all of this cut, and then the next time you see me, I will hopefully be laying it in one go in the bathroom. If you're wondering why my record collection was here, I used it to hold the template in place perfectly still whilst I drew around it with a Sharpie. So yeah, anyway, I'll get on cutting this out and I'll see you in the bathroom with it fitting perfectly. I'm thinking positive. Before I take it upstairs, I thought I'd show you it here. This is what it looks like laid out in our kitchen dining room, and it looks tiny. Can't believe that's the entire floor space in our bathroom. Very odd. Anyway, what do you reckon? Is it going to fit?
I have every faith.
You have every faith. Me too. Well, that was fun and games. But good news, this is first fit. As you saw it just cut out then, I have laid it. And I purposefully went cautious, so it's going to be a tiny bit too big if anything, and it is. So now I can go and you can see it fits, but it doesn't fit perfectly because it's that little bit too big, so I can trim it and make it exact. It's kind of curling up a little bit at the edges. But and here particularly you can see I've just got to trim it to fit now. Next job in here I think will be the wallpaper. We haven't been and bought it yet. We've narrowed it down to a pattern that we think we want. We're going to go and have a look at that, source that, and I think next time I update you, we'll either have the wallpaper in or I'll do a few clips of us getting that done. Anyway, ta-ra for now. Hello again. Right, been forgetting to document things, but oh, sneak preview. Behind me, no wallpaper, but I'm about halfway through and I've got to there. So this is the pattern we went with. It's kind of, come over here where there's more light, kind of a muted floral leafy thing. Yeah, we liked it. So yeah, it's going in okay. I'll tell you this, putting up wallpaper where you have to match the pattern every time you put the next sheet up on your own is a task and a half. But yes, I'm liking it. It's going to get very fiddly around here. I've got a little strip to put in there, like an 8-inch bit over the top of the door, and then here, and I've got to work around the heated towel rail as well. I have to get that off the wall again. All good fun. Anyway, I'll come back to you when we're done. So a quick update. We have now finished the wallpapering. The awkward, tricky bit has been done. This has been remounted. We decided to keep it. The floor is fixed in place now, that's all finished. So next task, and I have taken the frames off, so what the frames that are act as cupboard doors have come off, along with the other one. So my next job is the fun job of changing the artwork in those, and then we've decided, we did think about, I fancy doing it a green to match these, the frames, painting them green, but we thought that might be a little much, so we're going to go with white for the frames. So I've taken those off, they're now downstairs, and that's my next job. One other thing before we take a look at the frames and do that job, the mirror that was going to go here, we decided it's too much and we're going to leave it without the mirror. We have a huge mirror here and we use this one a lot anyway. So we thought actually it was overkill to have a mirror there. I don't know, let me know what you think. We can always change our minds and mount it on the wall, but for now, we're just going to leave it as is. Yeah. So here we are downstairs in the kitchen. These are the two frames that I've taken off the wall. One with a duck, the other one's a fish. This is what they look like on the back. So I'm going to take all of these screws off. I mean, overkill. There must be about 20 or 30 screws holding this bit of plywood on. It's insane. Anyway, I'm going to get these backs off, get them all apart, and then this is what we've gone with for the artwork that we would like in them. So we have this really cool poster from 1995. It's not a poster, sorry, it's an advert really for Pulp Misshapes, which I remembered buying when it came out. Isn't that cool? It's the design is based on like a 1960s pattern, like a dress pattern. So there's that one, and for the other one, this very cool Cocteau Twins advert, again from a music magazine. I think these were both from Enemy. Oh no, Melody Maker. Not sure what that one's from. This one's from the Melody Maker. Right, we got there. I thought I might get away with leaving these on, but there were these screws underneath both hinges. So I've taken the hinges off anyway to get to those two screws. So we should be able to now get inside. So that's the back panel off. Right, so it's got these little tabs. And there is the duck artwork. So what I'll probably do is mount on the other side. I'm going to trim these so they are even, and then we'll mount those up. But actually, before the reframing process, I'm going to do the painting. So what we're going to do is get both frames ready, painted up, without the glass in, so I can get this inside edge easily without having to mask anything. I have lightly sanded these just to take the gloss off, and then they're just going to be painted white. So you can probably tell this is going to need a good couple of coats. Right, I'm going to crack on with that. I think probably when I see you next, we'll be putting these back together, and I may have changed my mind on some of the artwork. Right, so I finished the artwork. That is the pulp advert. Changed my mind on the other one. We went for a Jarvis cover from an enemy. So that's what the other one looks like. So, time to assemble it. I've cleaned the glass as well. There's some dust on there. Okay, so glass first. Oh. Why is that not fit? Oh, hang on. Is that in? Oh no! One of me donglies has fallen over. Terrible. There we go. Then this on the back. There's a fish. There'll be a fish hiding in there forever now. Get that in there. Then a backing board. By fish. Have a nice life. Oh, this is a tight fit. And then I'll have to screw this backboard on, but for now, we will just do this and see what it looks like. Moment of truth. White frame and new artwork. What do you reckon? I like the fact that Bjork is peeking out of the corner. Right, say goodbye to the duck. Say bye, duck. Say bye, duck.
Bye, duck.
Thanks. Right. And number 2 is... Ooh! Hello, Jarvis. Oh, I do like that. So there we go. So I've got to put these backing boards on, get the hinges back on, and then we can reattach them upstairs. Right, cupboard doors are now in place, and pretty much that's it. We're pretty much done in here now. So there's that one which sits above the toilet. I repainted the backs of these. They weren't actually painted before, so they look a lot neater now. So there's that one, really happy with that. I didn't want Jarvis Cocker's face there, you know, sitting there looking over me whilst I'm, you know. So that one went there. Jarvis himself is sat round the corner. On this one, so there you go. Oh, you can see both in that shot. So there we are. That is bathroom. Oh, by the way, I'm keeping my hat on. I've been out. It's freezing cold, and I'll have really weird hat hair. So I thought I'd keep it on and quickly do this clip, wrap this video up. So there you go. That's our ensuite bathroom makeover. New wallpaper, new artwork, all the woodwork freshened up and painted. Oh, and of course, new flooring. There's a couple of fiddly jobs I'm going to do, but for this video, I'm calling it done. I need to get some bits in to reclad down there, but we're calling it done for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was interesting. Let me know what you think below. Do you like our pulp inspired artwork in the bathroom. Suits us, might not be to everybody's taste. I'll pop another DIY kind of video up here. If you liked this one, check me out working in my shed. Ta-ra!